Hello, thank you so much for purchasing with Medium Emary. Today we're going to give you a 2018 year ahead tarot card reading. So your name and info will be confidential. This will be a 7-card spread, tarot card spread. And it will be focusing on what's going to be coming for you in this new 2018 year. So the cards I'm using with you today is the Golden Tarot. It's very beautiful. And so I'm going to do a quick little prayer to tune into your energy and clear out as I just finished another reading. And it's going to keep away any negative vibrations, and it's going to allow me to tune into your energy, hun. Alright, so let's do a quick little prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth that is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. I ask spirit guides and angels of the person I'm focused on, and whatever was from the other reading to be left behind, it's no longer welcomed here, as I ask to now begin this new session for the person I'm focused on. I ask spirit guides of mine to help me interpret the information to her in the best of my abilities, and that the information that comes through may come through as accurate, specific, and detailed as possible. I am now open to spirit world as well, so if there's any guiding messages from spirit for this client, I'm open to receive. Anything of negative vibration, negative energy is not welcomed in this reading, as I ask to receive information from God's purest intention and God's white light. Thank you. Alright, so I'm going to start shuffling, hun, and then I'll start pulling out your 7 cards. This card flew out for you, so I'm just going to leave it there for the center card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I know you can't see the cards from here, but I will on every card pull the card and show it to you in front of the camera when I'm explaining it, alright? Alright, let's begin. We're going to start off with your first card, which your first card represents the lessons you went through in the previous year, so this year that's ending, hun, alright? Alright, so the card you got is the 6 of Swords, which any card that has the symbol of swords represents something that's painful, emotional, something that causes sadness and pain and suffering, alright? So the fact that it is upward, it's representing that this year that's ended, if anything, it's focusing on something that has to do with you moving on, you letting go, you now putting behind something, alright? So moving on from a relationship, moving on from a job, moving on from a certain situation. And if you see here, it's a little boat with somebody sitting on the boat and kind of realizing, okay, I have to like go away now. I have to let this go. So this card's representing you letting go of something. and you realizing I'm moving on now and I have to allow myself to move forward to experience better and beautiful things, all right? So you went through something like this, um, and it seems like this is the best choice for you as it's gonna point you in the right direction now for more positive and beautiful blessings, hon. All right? I know this was really hard because I feel like this was something very difficult, if anything. And it was kind of something you had to do. So in the end, it's just going to make you stronger. All right, hon? All right, so number two. So we're going to go to number two, hon. Number two is right over here. And number two represents what you can expect in this new year. All right? So this is great. Let's talk about money. So for this new year, for 2018, I see money getting better. I see just money either improving or money just being created and flourishing. So either just money is going to be flowing well and smoothly. Um, it just seems like money's going to be good. Okay, I don't see any financial issues, especially in cards, so that's good. And this card's just confirming that this new year, this new 2018, money's going to be running smoothly, it's going to be flourishing, and I don't know if, there's going to be new ideas where money's going to be improving, I don't know, like being created, so money making. So this is a very positive card, just representing the financial aspect of it all is gonna be better and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be running smoothly. So that's a good positive card, hun. All right. So for number three, which number three is right over here. Number three represents a challenge you'll face this year. All right. So this card, it's justice. So I don't know if you could see, it's kind of like an angel. All right. So, and then there's like a little devil there. But so this card represents uh speaking out your truth, speaking out your truth and not hiding anything anymore or just getting the truth out. This card also represents sometimes, if anything, as well, legal stuff like legal issues or things have to do with documents or the court or documents, legal papers, certificates, or whatever it is. Um, Legal stuff, if anything. And it just represents it's going to be some form of delay with this, all right? Um, it seems like if anything this new year there's going to be some legal matter or something that you have to speak your truth and get out your truth, and really speak it out. Um, but it seems like there's going to be issues with it. So the fact that it's reversed, it means that there's going to be some form of blockages with it. So either there will be a delay. So it could be also with, I don't know, things have to do with the government or I'm not sure, but things that have to do with the delay. All right. Um, so it'll just be kind of taking a while, or it won't be resolved right there and then. That's what I'm kind of picking up with this card, hun. All right. So be aware of that. I don't know what that could be. So if you know what it is, just prepare yourself because I see some form of delay and issues with it, if anything. Okay. Um, so that's what I'm picking up for challenges you're going to be facing for the 2018 year, hun. All right. So for number four, which number four is right over here, number four represents something that's going to help you harness your strength, okay, for this new year. All right. So the card you got was Seven of Wands, all right. Something that's going to help you tremendously on a strength level will be knowing that you don't need to always defend yourself. You don't need to always um, uh, defend yourself against people or defend yourself against situations, you know. And in the end, it could be very exhausting. I know exactly how that feels because I'm always Unfortunately, I kind of have a personality like that. So whatever situation you're like kind of defending yourself always, or um dealing with people that you have to like speak your truth constantly, or like putting your energy into defending yourself from certain people or whatever it is, you guys are kind of saying like there's no need, you don't need to do this so intensely. Allow yourself to just take a breather and remove yourself from those situations energetically. So don't put so much energy into defending yourself constantly, or needing the approval of others, or needing to speak your truth constantly, um, when people don't really want to listen, or people are being disrespectful, or people are just not wanting to, um, you know, uh, be open or kind about it. So if they're not respecting your energy, there's no need to be, defending yourself constantly. Okay? If anything, uh, I feel like it's kind of draining you, and it's getting you tired, if anything. Your need to have people understand you, or your need to have people understand your situation, or whatever it is. So it's kind of saying like take a break from that, and remove yourself emotionally, or from those situations. Like don't put so much energy into a situation. All right. So that's what I'm picking up with that, hun. Now for number 5, which number 5 is right over here. And number 5 represents advice, lessons you learned last year. So, this is going to represent like lessons that you've already learned, that you've already gone through, that you've been aware of. Okay. Um, so this card represents healing. All right, healing from a hard experience, a hard transition, a hard struggle. Okay, so the fact that this card's coming through, this is focusing on that you learn this, that you've been aware of this, that you've realized this. All right, you've realized this. All right, you've been going through a lot of healing, spiritually, emotionally, and on deeper levels. All right, and I know it's been hard for you to go through that healing because it's very difficult. All of what you've experienced, your guides are telling me right now, is it's all been part of a healing experience. It's all been part of your expansion. You've had to go through this to get where you are now, and it's only going to make you stronger, hon. All right, so be aware that this whole year itself that's passed, you've realized and you're aware of that it's all been part of a healing experience. If you're not aware of it, but I feel like you are. It's been part of a healing experience, and it's only making you stronger. Okay, you've been healing a lot lately in general, and it's definitely preparing you for bigger and better things, hon. All right. So now we're gonna go on to number 6. And number 6 is right over here. And number 6 represents navigation guidance for your year ahead. Alright, so we have the Empress here. So this card's saying guidance for this year ahead. Continue to be you. Don't change yourself. Don't change any part of you. Continue to be you. Always, always, always. Continue to be that inner strength, that strong woman that you are, okay? That strong person that you are, and don't lose that energy. Don't lose that part of you, all right? And it's also saying continue to follow that intuition you have, because you have strong intuition and you have a strong energy to you that your guides are just wanting you to not lose, I don't feel like you'll ever lose it, but just this is kind of like a reassurance, and like don't ever change. Be you constantly. So as a guidance towards this, it's just saying for this new year, don't ever change. Continue to be you, even if people around you are being negative or whatever it is, or causing problems or situations. Don't let that get to you, and you always stay you. You always be you, hon. All right. So that's kind of like some guidance that will be very extremely helpful for this new 2018. And then your last card, which is number 7, represents the whole theme of this new year for 2018, like what 2018 is going to really be about. So so this is a person, and they kind of have three of wands. They kind of are looking ahead, right? So this card's saying anything's possible. Anything could happen in 2018. It does seem like there's something that has to do with going away or moving away, or moving to a different place, or thinking about moving away, moving to another house, moving another state, moving to another city. I don't know, but there's some form of travel, or moving away to a certain place. All right, I just see a different, maybe relocating as well. And there's the possibilities of relocating. There's the possibilities of moving away or whatever it is, right? But it's just saying that anything's possible. Like there's possibilities that could happen, and maybe your path will change, and maybe you won't move or you won't relocate. But there's that possibility that's standing in the back of the card, which if you don't see, there's like a little boat, and the boat always represents a kind of move or moving away or going away or traveling away. But mostly like relocating, if anything. But this card's just saying, you can't really know what's gonna happen, especially for you, as there's a lot of different choices or a lot of different paths that could happen that you could take. And this is one of them, but there's that possibility that could definitely happen. A strong possibility, because especially this card came out, so you're kind of looking ahead and waiting to see, is this really going to happen, and what is really out there for me, and it's just saying, um we still don't know, but this is a huge possibility. All right, so I'm gonna leave you with that, hon. I very much hope you enjoyed this 7 card spread. It was really fun, and I hope you have a very happy holidays. And if you ever need me, you could message me, and I hope we speak again in the near future. Many blessings, hon, and it was a pleasure reading you, and speak to you soon. Bye now.